March 16, 1968, Vietnam. The air was thick with smoke, and silence was a stranger. High above the jungles of My Lai, a helicopter patrolled the skies, its pilot unaware that his life was about to change forever. His name was Hugh Thompson, just 25 years old, calm, disciplined, and loyal to his orders. But as he flew closer to the ground, what he saw would test his humanity more than any enemy ever could. This is veiled valor, where forgotten heroes are remembered. Stories that challenge war and celebrate courage. The Vietnam War was chaos wrapped in confusion. A storm of politics, fear, and blurred lines between right and wrong. On that March morning, Thompson and his crew, Glenn Andriotta and Larry Colburn, flew a routine patrol near a small village called My Lai. What they found below was no battlefield. From above, Hugh expected to see a firefight. Instead, he saw something far worse. Civilians being shot, women, children, the unarmed. At first, he couldn't believe his eyes. Maybe it's a mistake, he thought. But the gunfire didn't stop. On the ground, American troops were executing villagers. They were following orders. Orders that defied everything Thompson believed in. Hovering just meters above the chaos, Thompson faced a decision few men ever would: obey command or obey conscience. He chose the latter. He radioed his base. There's something wrong down here, but no one wanted to hear it. Thompson landed his helicopter between his fellow soldiers and the villagers they were hunting. He placed himself directly in the line of fire. Stepping out, he shouted, "Hold your fire!" His own men turned their weapons toward him. He ordered his gunner, Larry Colburn, "If they open fire on the villagers, you fire on them." He was ready to protect innocents, even if it meant killing his own. Under gunfire, they rescued as many survivors as they could. Women clutching children, elders unable to walk, all lifted into the helicopter one by one. In that moment, Hugh Thompson didn't just save lives, he saved the soul of what it meant to be human, even in war. The battlefield fell silent behind him, but the war inside his heart had just begun. When he reported the massacre, he wasn't praised. He was labeled a traitor, shunned by the very army he served. The truth was buried. The world moved on, but he never forgot the faces he saved, or the ones he couldn't. "30 years later, in 1998, the US government finally recognized his courage. Hugh Thompson received the Soldier's Medal for heroism. He once said, "Don't do the easy thing, do the right thing." And he lived by those words till the end. Hugh Thompson stood for what was right when no one else did. If this story moved you, subscribe to Veiled Valor, because in every war, there are stories that must be remembered. This was one of them.